everyone. I have an embarrassingly huge haul to share with you. I went to Michael's and I scored some really amazing deals on some clearance items. So if you'd like to see my insane haul, then stick around. So I went into Michael's. I was next door at Value Village, and I didn't spend a lot of money at Value Village, and then I went to Michael's saying, oh, maybe they have something in the clearance that would interest me. Yeah. Oh boy. I ended up spending way more money at Michael's than I had at the thrift store, but it was well worth it. I came upon all the products, the mixed media products by Pibio. Pibio is a brand that I love. I love their products. I love their paints. I love especially all their mixed media products. And these were in a clearance. So, crazy enough though, I can tell you how much I paid for this. I don't know if the regular price will show up on here, but I spent a lot of money. I did spend a heck of a lot of money on this, but it would have been twice that had I paid full price. So, here is what I got. And I'm trying to find the price of this one here. So basically, everything in the clearance from Pibio was about half price or just a little less than half price. And some was even more than half price off. So I don't remember the full retail price before the sale, the clearance price, but because they don't put price tags on anything anymore. Everything's on a barcode. So, yeah. So they had their kits, the special effect paint kits. This one is the honeycomb effect one. There are 6 little jars in here of this paint, and these are highly flammable because they are basically alkyd, kind of a, let's see, liquid alkyd colors in an opaque reactive solvent phase. So they are a smelly paint, a bit smelly, and they are flammable. These are not paints to let your kids play with. They are made really for artists. They are to be used in a well-ventilated area. But if you like to work in making special effects, then these are for you. So I got the set of 6 honeycomb effect paints, and I also got the hammered effect. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with these products, now these were more than half price because they were $13, and I know that it was more than $26, the regular price. So this is very good. For those of you who are not familiar with these paints, let me show you quickly an example of how these paints look. Now, this is an old piece that I have. I have other pieces that I've made, but I don't have anything close by right now. This is the closest. This is the piece I had closest to me. This is a piece I did. It was a pouring with different types of Pibio paints. They're in here. There is some honeycomb. There is also some of the hammered. There is there's some acrylic in here. There's a variety of different products by Pibio in here. But this gives you an idea of the effects that the paint achieves. The paint alone will achieve this. And when you mix it with other paints, it reacts. And it'll react even over a 24-hour period. So you could be surprised by the outcome. This is not my best piece. This is my one of my very first pieces. So, and it's very old. But I thought it was also a good example to show you very contrasting colors of what is possible with this paint. So if you want to have the look of metal, you want to make it look vintage, you want to make it look modern, you want to make it look like hammered, these paints will help you achieve that. So I'm super happy to have picked these up. I already have these. I already have some in my stash, but the fact that they were more than half price, that is why I picked them up, because I will definitely use these because I love playing with these. So along that line, they were also clearing out the individual bottles of Prism, the Prism paints. The Prism ones are the ones that give you the honeycomb effect. So these, I think, they were half price or more than half price. Oh. Yeah, I think these were normally $18 or $15, and they were on clearance for $7 for these really cool paints. I was able to get this color, which is a kind of a silver color. Does it say what it is? Honeycomb effect. Eggshell white, but it does have a silvery look. This one is the Cherry Blossom. See, it's very metallic-y. That's what these paints look like. They're very metallic-y. But when you pour them, they make this honeycomb effect. If you don't want the effect, you can just brush out the effect. You can use a paintbrush. But this is a type of paint that you do need a solvent to clean your brushes with. So heads up on that. These are alkyd based. They are sort of like enamel paints, or are they enamel paints? Yeah. And so you will need a solvent to clean your brushes or any spills you make. Another color they had in the clearance was the Buttercup. Very beautiful gold to use in a lot of projects. Love that one. This one is the Onyx. I have used Onyx in this project here. It's great to add contrast, I find. And I know this is not a color. I don't think I had it in my... No, I do have some of it in my stash. I already had it. But it's not a color that I use a lot. But when I use it, it makes really striking contrasts. So I like that. This is the... Which one did I get here? Oh, the turquoise. Now, the turquoise, I don't think I have this color in my stash. I know I have other blues, but I don't have any turquoise. So I'm happy to have picked that one up. And this is a different gold. This one is the antique gold. So you can see the difference. This is the antique, and this is the Buttercup. And I got some doubles because of, I know that I'll use these. I use some colors more, like the Cherry Blossom, the Buttercup are colors that when I do a project, I use the most. So got more of that. Oh, I got this lovely green one. I think this was the only green there. The leaf green. This is a really nice green to use. And all these colors I've shown you are all the fantasy line. They're all the ones that give you the honeycomb effect. So really, really pretty colors. Here, I'll put them upside down so it'll look pretty. That's not one of those. And when you're playing with these kinds of paints, it's good to use pipettes. So you could, I was showing you, I was pouring from the jar. You don't really want to pour from the jar because it is a very expensive paint. So using a pipette gives you a little bit more control. And the pipettes were also in the clearance. They were pretty cheap. I think they were $3 or... Yeah, I think these were $3. I could be mistaken, but they're just pipettes. And they're good quality pipettes, by the way, from Pibio. And they do have measurements on them. Just something that is always good to have in my stash, and I can use it with all sorts of mediums. And oh, I picked up the Sound Relief. So this is like an adhesive that is good to use with the, does it say here? Yeah, this is good to use with the gold leaf and silver leaf. They also have another, they also used to have another one, but they didn't have any in the clearance at Michael's. So I got the gold leaf and the silver leaf, of course. These were half price also. These were $10 instead of $20. I remember that much. And the Sound Relief, this one is the clear one that I got. I think I got some other colors. Remember exactly. No, sorry. I got the clear and I got the silver. They didn't have any gold. I would have really liked to have gotten a gold one, but there wasn't any left. So I got those. And I also got, oh no, I got two of the clear. Clear is the one I would use the most anyway, so that is pretty good. So Pibio also makes a lot of acrylic paints, and these are made in North America, by the way. They are made in Canada. A lot of these paints are made in Canada. They have a North American manufacturer site, place. Maybe this one wasn't. Oh, this one was made in China. Some of their products are made in Canada and some are made overseas. It's hard to tell. These ones, this one, this is made in France. Some of this is made in China. This is also made in France. So they have these acrylic paints. They have the Studio Acrylics high viscosity. So these are really like shimmery kind of metallic paints. These were only $3 a tube. Normally these are over $6. I think they're close to $7 if I remember correctly. So they had the metallic, they had the Dyna, which is kind of a metallic also. So they had this iridescent, I want to say the right name, iridescent blue black. This is a really cool color. The silver, the iridescent green yellow, Nice color. The iridescent blue-green. And the iridescent violet blue. Love this color. And, oh, this is not a metallic paint, but I found some tubes of the titanium white, or high viscosity opaque titanium white. Definitely a basic to use in my mixed media. Also $3. So I picked up a couple of those. I picked up 2 of those. Now, to go along with all these products, these Pibio, Moon, Fantasy, Honeycomb, Hammered Effect products, I picked up some of their liquid art panels that you can use with these products. These were also in the clearance for half price. I can't remember exactly. I think this one was $6, if I'm not mistaken. And oh, it's very hard to find out because everything says Pibio on my on my receipt here. Yeah. Well, anyway, these were half price. You'll just have to take my word for it. So I got these panels to do some more experimenting projects, playing. And okay. Now, to go along with these products, I picked up this huge bottle of Vitrail, this lightening medium. This is used to create, but it says it's a lightening medium, used to create lighter tones without reducing the quality of the color or making it more liquid. To use with a lot of the products, and especially the glass painting. So I got that. It was ridiculously cheap. So, and this stuff's very ridiculously expensive. So to get it in a clearance, I had to get it. And I got some of the silicone oil. This is excellent to use when doing paint pouring and you're trying to make cells in a work. So this was very cheap also. This was also in the clearance. So I picked up 2 bottles of it. Again, these are very high-end products. They're very expensive. So for them to be clearing out these products is really good luck for me. There were clearing out some of the inks, some of the acrylic inks by Daler Rowney. One of the colors that was in the clearance is this Moon Violet. And I picked that up. I don't have this color in my acrylic inks. And I also got the Daler Rowney Pearlescent Platinum Pink. Now, they were also having a sale on the inks and paints. You buy one full price, the second one is 50% off. So I got this and some other paint for 50% off. So because you could like mix and match, and this one was in the clearance. So this was $5, and this I believe was $10, but I still consider it being $5 because I got something else for $5. I got some Liquitex basic acrylic basics because these were buy one get one 50% off. Two colors I love to use, I use a lot of, is the rose and the unbleached titanium. So I got myself a tube of each one. And gold, all the golden paints were also, all the paints, paints and mediums were buy one get one half price. And all the gold, in the golden, all the colors I would have liked to have purchased were sold out. So I looked out to find the little bit of colors I wanted in the other brands. So it's just funny how that happens. Oh, also in the clearance from the Pebeo products, Pebeo makes resin, and they make an environmentally friendly type of resin. They call it they're bio-based. And it's crystal, it's super clear and shiny resin, and I have played with this in the past. So to get this for more than half the price, I think, and the clearance, yes please. This is not cheap stuff. It's great. And something I didn't have was the glazing resin. I have not tried this, so I got it because it was in the clearance. And I was lucky to find one set of the Daler Rowney pouring medium and ink set. This was cleared out. Regular was $55 or $56, and they were clearing it out for $20, which is very good. As you know, like, these bottles are like $10 a piece. So the fact that I got 3 of them plus a pouring medium for $20 is not a bad deal at all. So these all are acrylic inks. I already have these colors, but for the price, I don't mind having more of these colors, and that just means that I can make more mixes of my own shades. And it comes with this ink pouring medium, which again is something to use to create cells, interesting cells in pouring projects. So yeah, I think that was a good find as well. And another paint item that I found in the clearance was by Sennelier abstract pouches of metallic paint with the tips to do the different effects. These are really a lot of fun. This too was a steal. I got the 5 pouches of paint. There is 120 ml in each of these pouches of the beautiful metallic acrylic paint, and that this was $27, and I know that this was close to $60 regular price. And it does include the tips to put on the ends of the pouches to make different designs. So it's paint in a pouch. It's the same as paint in a tube. And it comes with nibs to make like fancy lines and designs with your paint. In the jewelry making section, This was in clearance. These clay texture sheets. If you make clay beads, that's the intent. You can push the clay onto these plates to make impressions. And I thought these were really fun plates to have. And there's different designs on each side. So I get 4 different designs on these 2 like silicone type plates. And I can use these not only with clay, but I can use these on my jelly plate. I could use them for rubbings. So I just thought that was a good find for $5 to get this set of plates to make impressions. And oh, I forgot to show you these. They had the tubes of concentrated pigment for tinting resins. These were in the clearance as well. I think these were $3. And I got the white and the gold pigments to mix in with any of the resin colors to tint the resin. And what's the other item? Oh, and with my 30% off coupon, I purchased something that I went in there to purchase, which is the jewelry wire. So this is normally $13.99, and I wanted some jewelry wire for making some like boho beads and things like that. So I got that, 4 rolls of 24 yards or 22 meters each, and it is 24 gauge. So I got that. Oh, and I also got the open stock pens and pencils were buy one get one half price. So I picked up a Faber-Castell Pitt pen in the white fine bullet nib. There was only 1 left. Well, there were a few others, but they were damaged, so I didn't want those. I got a Uniball Signo gel. And in the pencils, I picked up a Prismacolor in white and a gold Faber-Castell in white. I would have gotten 2 of the gold Faber-Castell if they had more, but this was the last one left. And I do like to use these whites for highlights in projects, as well as these. These are also good for highlights in mixed media work or any drawing, sketching, painting that we do. So yeah, that is my insane, ridiculous, big haul from Michael's. I had not been to Michael's in a very long time, and I went in to buy some wire and thought I'm just check the clearance just in case there's something. And well, yeah, I got a little something. So if you like this video, if you got anything out of it, I hope I explained to you how to use these special effect paints. I hope that was a little clearer for you. I hope you like this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please like, comment, share, subscribe if you haven't already. Click the bell to be notified whenever I post new content. Thanks again for watching, and until next time, stay crafty. Bye.